It's recording. Dude. Oh, no way you hit that. Yeah.
I try my best.
I can't believe that was.
I tried my best.
That was the intro. They don't even know yet, but it was just a brown liquid.
They don't know what it is.
So, guys,
oh my god, I just spilled all over my jeans.
Oh my god,
holy moly.
Holy moly, I'm over 40.
This is a real season 2, episode 1.
Episode 1, season premiere.
Fuck the last episode. You guys aren't seeing that one.
Guys, we have now 2 lost episodes.
We have another first episode, lost episode.
Yeah.
Because
I think we gotta get the kinks out.
it has to happen every season. It's gotta...
That's not how you close that.
It's gotta happen every season. This is our season 2 intro, and it has to happen. I spilled a lot of what I was pouring, but would you like to describe what we watched today?
What we watched? We watched.
I'll describe what we drank.
Hook from 1991.
I gotta say, it's fantastic.
It's a great movie.
I had no idea it had that depth
Of like
of
story?
storytelling.
Yeah,
I thought it was just Robin Williams as Captain Hook, or sorry, as Peter Pan. But I didn't know it went to that. But the drink we're drinking. Thank you for this. The beer today.
It's rum.
The beer today is rum. With a little bit of Coke. We got Coke as well. Don't worry, we're not just taking shots of rum.
I stopped drinking the rum after like a couple sips.
Sips of your first drink.
Because I'm just like, this isn't good. And I told Ryan the backstory. It was a bad time in my life.
John has issues with rum. Maybe rum and Coke.
I have violently threw up twice while under the
filled
rum.
the trash bag of...
No, never filled. Missed.
It looked like it. It looked like he filled it.
That wasn't even the first go at the trash bag.
That's insane.
Like, the trash bag was getting after gotten.
But we got some rum and Coke, some rum, to match our pirate movie of Hook today.
Yeah, our second pirate movie.
What's our first one?
Muppets Treasure Island.
It's true, it is. Well, actually, I was thinking about that. There's some similarities between this one. I'm like, I love the casting for Hook, but I'm like, you know who'd been a really good Hook is Tim Curry. I go, whoa, no, never mind.
You're right.
I'm right, but also no.
Yeah,
I caught myself there. And you talked to me a bit before this because we filmed Galaxy Quest before this. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, beer facts are running out. Now we're on rum right now. I'm running out of all beer facts. I'm like, you should just bring up some points of the movie that like. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm like, Ryan.
I need something.
Ryan told me once that he doesn't do anything.
I don't do anything.
You don't bring anything to the
Good thing that's not on camera.
but wait, what? We're on camera.
No, but it's not on camera. The last episode, I'm like, damn, I don't do shit for this podcast.
But, yeah. Mm-hmm. I put Ryan to work this episode.
Yeah, you did.
Wait, I came up with my third fact.
I brought some good points, like some scenes in the movie. I have some questions in here.
Oh.
I got some questions for you.
I have more questions.
It's definitely not, it's not as in-depth as your questions usually are. They're definitely more broad-based. Yeah. But I was not expecting this movie. First off, I had no idea this movie was a sequel.
Yeah.
Which, when you said that, I was a little mind blown because it opens the scene and they're in the school play and his wife addresses him as Peter. I'm like, yo, his name's Peter. Holy shit! And then, not 3 seconds before they describe how he lost his memory, I go to John, like, I pause the movie, I go, why doesn't he remember?
I almost said, like, do you do this, like, with your girlfriend and just like ask questions in the movie? Because that.
Well, you've seen the movie, so I know you know the answer.
Yeah.
If someone's never seen the movie, I'm not going to ask them a question because
Yeah.
they've never seen it.
Or like a TV show.
My mom is the worst when it comes to movies. And even with movies she's seen, like it's been me, my mom, and my sister. We watched Deadpool, and my mom's asking questions like, "One off, you've seen this movie." Second, wait 5 seconds. So I think I get it from her. But yeah.
Oh my god! And then yeah, I'm gonna give the bonus question right now.
Already, okay.
We have been 5 feet from one of the props used in this movie. Which one is it?
Okay, so it has to be something in the Pirate Museum at St. Augustine. It can't be Captain Jack Sparrow's sword. There's no way they would use it again.
Captain Jack Sparrow's sword from Pirates
Pirates of the Caribbean, which was
That's
in that
right.
room. It has to be one of the 6 things in that room.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else was in there. Was it Peter Pan's costume?
No. But you're on the right track.
It's something Peter Pan had?
No, it's a costume.
It's a costume.
Yeah.
Is it Captain Hook's costume?
No.
Oh, who else do they have in there?
It's the baseball pirate costume. It's their uniforms.
That's kind of sick, actually.
Yeah.
Also, that was a great scene.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, he introduced this entire new sport to this realm. First of all, and then his dad is like, "I'm not going to do what I'm meant to do here," which also stealing his hook meant nothing. What was that going to do? But his dad watching him play baseball, fantastic.
So I think the Pirates, because there is a baseball team called the Pirates.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the colors mean something, but those were the old Marauders of the Pittsburgh Marauders. Their costume, their colors.
The Pirates wear what, like golden and black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah. But these guys wore like red, no?
Yeah, like purple and orange.
Okay.
And so like
that's the old colors of the team?
I think it's the old colors of one of the teams.
That would be really... If it's based off this movie, that's really cool. If it's not, and the movie based off them, that's also really cool.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of things off this movie that could have been, like, based off of more. I mean, I not to go into Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
I don't think they existed.
I mean, not at the time.
Yeah.
But if this is a sequel to Peter Pan, and that is a also sequel off of Peter Pan, I feel like they have to base something off of this movie, no?
I mean, it didn't make money back.
Hook didn't?
Hook didn't make its money back. But, like, the whole... What would you go to next? Because Hook is dead.
Hook is, like, after this?
Yeah.
We didn't watch the end of the movie.
Yeah.
We stopped. So Hook dies.
Yeah. Hook got eaten by the crocodile. We stopped there.
We stopped 20 minutes to 4. It's very late right now, and it is a weekday.
We have class tomorrow.
And we go, I got a final tomorrow.
You have a
I have a final tomorrow. We gotta stop it now. We gotta start recording now, or this isn't happening tonight, and nothing's coming out next week. We gotta start it now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hook's dead.
Yeah, and then Toodles goes back to Neverland.
Okay.
He flies off with Teddy.
How'd he get there?
Because they gave him the marbles. And
How'd he get the marbles back?
Peter gave them. They go back home.
Oh, they go back home, he gets the marbles, he goes back,
Yeah,
okay.
and then he's like, ooh!
Okay, but he's so old, and now he's gonna stop aging at fucking 87 years old?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't want to die. If you were, like, on your deathbed...
And I'm 87 years old, I'd rather die than stop at 87 years old. Honestly, that brings to one of my questions. If you could be stuck at any age forever, what would it be?
I don't know. I think, like, 30s.
30s?
Yeah.
You don't want to stop like 22, 23?
No, because like you still almost have the young features like when you're
At 30?
like it's the whole like I think it's like the fashion and like the way we dress.
You think it's fashion?
Yeah,
I feel like it's more hairstyle and makeup. Like fashion, I feel like fashion like transcends, like it goes generation to generation. I feel like makeup and hairstyle is such a huge part of like today's generations, where it's like anyone at any age can learn that.
Yeah.
But also, people are just taller now.
Yeah.
Which I've thought about. This is also a Futurama concept. Is Fry goes into the future and everyone is taller, and it's like, well, Fry already went, but people are attracted to taller people, and so when you have a child, they take the next of a taller person. Future generations are going to be taller.
Yeah.
People are.
You're crazy.
I don't want to.
We're talking about
We
genes on this.
Well, I think we brought up multiple times during this movie. Sean Diddy Combs.
Oh my god! There's so many. I'm also huge to a 10-year-old. Like something like that. It was just like, whoa.
Captain Hook, you are not safe.
Captain Hook, I need his children to love me. Like, shut up.
Hey, don't say that.
What?
Don't say that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Captain Hook is a villain here.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, like
And it's been so long since I've seen the first like Peter Pan,
Yeah.
which I think going back I would love it, but like because it's the pirates, it's like I mean it's pirates.
Yeah.
But this one, now that I've watched more recently, I get the vibe of it. I get the vibe of the Lost Boys. I think I didn't get the vibe of the Lost Boys last time I watched it, which I was so young. I don't remember last time I watched it, but I get it now. I finally understand.
You're just like, wow, I understand. These kids are all lost.
I understand now. Have you seen that guy?
What? No.
Fuck. I hope this is coming out at the time. This guy will set up like rims, like a basketball rim.
Oh, with spikes.
Of all spikes, and he'll shoot one ball and he'll miss. The ball will impale on the spikes. Like, I understand it now. And he'll make the next 15 shots. I understand it now.
I saw the windmill one.
The windmill one is crazy. Have you seen the gummy bear and the water bottle one?
Yeah.
That one's crazy. That one's crazy.
But the sets are cool. Do you know why the sets are like that? And why the boat isn't at sea?
Mm.
Because Steven Spielberg, I think, directed this. And he was like, yeah, you don't want to go to the ocean.
What, with Jaws?
Yeah, with Jaws. He hated filming Jaws so
Get the
much.
fuck out of it.
He's like, I'm not doing water.
That'd be so funny if he... Which I do want to bring up the sets as well. It's like the first time they open up the room where it's like the beds in the window. It's like, that's like... I haven't seen this movie in years, and that's nostalgic to me. It's like you get a shot that you don't have to understand that much, and it still is like, wow.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
I think I teared up.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm like, that's the room.
That's the room.
Could you imagine being an old person? Because, like, this movie came out in, like... So Peter Pan came out in, like, the 50s.
Damn.
Could you imagine being, like, a grandparent watching this film? Being like,
no.
Oh, my God.
What year does this movie come out?
1991.
Damn.
So, like, you could be, like, a kid. That's, like, 40 years later.
Even, like, a kid... Like, you'd be a kid with 10... Like, a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Be like, wow. And... Oh, my God. But, yeah, even with a 10-year-old kid, it's like... Or a 10-year-old grandkid, you could watch this movie and be like... And I feel like that's how, like, Wendy is supposed to be in this movie, is, like, she feels nostalgic. Which I think is funny that the kid is named Maggie, because the actress's name for Wendy's Maggie Smith.
Yeah.
The makeup on her is fantastic.
Yeah.
As a Harry Potter fan, she looks exactly the same she does in all the Harry Potter movies.
Dude, the actor who plays Jack is so fucking funny.
He's so funny.
He's just, yeah, this is a myth. You can catch balls with it. You can grab stuff out of the oven and he can like hit your sister with it.
He's fucking hilarious.
And then
on the plane, it's like
throwing the ball.
He's throwing the ball, and then Robin Williams says something is like, "What did you know?" It's something like, "Wouldn't you know, Weather Boy?" or like something. But that part is also really good.
Oh, I love Robin Williams. I miss him.
I know.
I wish he was in more stuff. Yeah. He's in Night at Museum. Yo.
It's Prince Zuko. It's Prince Zuko. He came up on the screen. I go, "That's Prince Zuko." I'm like, I gotta check. I had to double check. I mean, he had the voice. I should have just waited for the voice. I would have known. Yeah. But he died. Spoilers. Sorry, guys. It's season 2. You should know.
We're reviewing
movies. We watch the movies and we talk about them.
Literally seconds after we start recording.
It's Prince Zuko.
Yeah.
Which even with his voice, I'm not separated from the character, but I still enjoy his character.
Yeah.
Like he is the one who took the place of Peter after Peter left. And
oh wait, I forgot to tell you who becomes Peter Pan once.
Is it Thud?
It's Thud.
Yes!
And it's like this cool thing where he takes the sword and he's like pointing it at the kids, like who's gonna be the next Peter Pan. And then he flips the sword to Thud.
I love Thud. When he's rolling down those, oh my god. He had too much screen time for it to not be him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like how Thud goes back to Ruth. I noticed this, like, upon this watching.
Mm-hmm.
Thud goes back to Rufio the first time he goes. Like, Rufio's like, "This isn't Pan."
Yeah.
I wish Thud would have been the only one who stayed.
But it was the little kid.
Yeah, but like, besides the little kid,
yeah,
have Thud be the one that had faith since the beginning.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would have been a nice little, like, Peter didn't forget.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
I mean, I got some points. I got So we brought the live action scene for a little bit with the window and the beds, and have you seen the trailer for How to Train Your Dragon?
How to Train Your Dragon looks so good.
It looks fantastic, and I know this is probably the first live action that goes like shot for shot, but like that's what people wanted.
I would say Beauty and the Beast did it as well.
Beauty and the Beast, I watched, I think, in 7th grade. It's been a long time since I watched Beauty and the Beast, and I don't remember watching the original. It wasn't nostalgic to me like How to Train Your Dragon was, so it wasn't that influential. But I mean, you're probably right. I don't remember what it is scene for scene. But watching the comparison, like, because people are posting it now that it's coming out like recently, the comparison is insane.
Yeah,
and it looks great. And at first I'm like, oh, Mason Thames. I'm like, are you really the good pick for Hiccup? And watching the shot for shot, I'm like, yeah. They cooked.
Yeah.
They cooked.
I'm glad that it's book lore, like, age.
It's book lore.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to go off the book and not the movie?
So it's like book age Hiccup.
Oh.
Because Hiccup always, like, seemed older to me.
Yeah.
In the movie. Because older actors are doing the voices.
Yeah.
And, like, in this one, it actually seems like, oh, it's kids.
Yeah.
Like,
which, I mean, that's what it's literally new generation is differing from us, and they're not killing the dragons, they're making them what they could be.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I wonder if they'll make the other 2 movies. Or if it's just the first one.
I mean, I feel like there's no rush for those because of the way Hiccup ages.
Yeah.
I feel like they can take their time, and that's what I'm happy about.
Yeah.
Which with other, like, with Percy Jackson, like the first season came out last year in December, and I'm like, I'm so excited to watch this. And now Walker Scobell is, like, he's tall as hell now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I feel like Percy grows pretty fast, so I feel like they can catch up with it. But with this one, I feel like they can take their time more.
Did they announce who's playing Tyson?
They didn't. Not that I know.
That'd be...
That's going to be a hard...
The Mist.
The movie did not do a good job. Honestly,
I
I feel like out of all the roles, Tyson was cast the best out of all three: Grover, Percy, Annabeth.
Have you ever seen the Always Sunny episode where Annabeth's actor, Alexandra, whatever her name is,
Whatever her last name is.
she plays a rich person talking to Charlie, and she's like, "I actually loved you," and Charlie's like, "I was playing you to get with the waitress."
Versus the waitress.
And Charlie is just psychopathic in this because the waitress has like a restraining order on her.
The one clip, it might be a spoiler for Always Sunny in Philadelphia, is Charlie finally gets the waitress, and then once he gets her, he's like, "Oh, I'm not interested anymore." I'm like, "Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell is this show?"
It's so funny. I love it. I love how
so many other scenes are so funny.
I love how they're all like married in real life.
Yeah,
like
because Charlie the waitress, and then it's Dee and Mac, right?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And then Dennis is married to the Dennis System girl.
I haven't seen Dennis System.
Oh, Dennis System's so funny.
That's really funny though.
It's demonstrating value.
Who is Frank married to? Who's Danny DeVito married to?
He has a wife outside. Like, he's been married for years. He has a daughter.
I mean, I figured.
I don't know who he's married to.
Not part of the show?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else do I got on here? Oh, we talked about, because you brought up Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, he'd make a great Hook. Who else would make great... this is probably a terrible question to ask, because we're always bad at this, is who else would make a great cast in this movie? Tinkerbell, Peter Pan, any of the Lost Boys, Wendy, his wife.
So I can't think
if they're remaking this.
What about John B. once he gets older?
Chase Stokes as Peter Pan?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, I haven't seen him in anything other than Outer Banks. But other than that, I've only seen him as John B. I mean, maybe Peter Pan.
Who else could be Peter Pan?
I jokingly said Tom Holland as the bit,
and
then I'm like, wait, no, now hold on,
because what is it?
He's British.
Once he becomes older,
I feel like once he's separated from Spider-Man, he needs to be separated from Spider-Man the same way other actors have been. Same way, Daniel Radcliffe has been separated from...
Wait, hear me out. Andrew Garfield?
Another Spider-Man.
Wait, hear me out.
Tobey Maguire?
We're just progressing. Hear me out.
You got another one? I know you don't have another one.
Wait, what's his name? From Moon Knight.
Fuck, what's his name?
I can't remember his name.
No, I know his name. It's not Sebastian Stan. It's what the hell is his name?
I don't know how I'm blanking.
Holy shit,
he's what's his name from Force Awakens?
Yeah. No, Poe Dameron.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, I love you. I love you as an actor. What the hell's his name? He's Apocalypse. Oscar Isaac, thank
there
you.
We go.
I can't remember how it's Apocalypse before Oscar Isaac.
It came to me.
No.
No.
He's too serious. I think he's too serious.
But he does jokes. Him as Poe is funny.
Him as Poe is funny because the trilogy sucks.
He was supposed to be a super serious character.
He was supposed to be a fantastic character. Honestly, I think him in Force Awakens is very good. His relationship with BB-8 is very good. Yeah. And he's been captured by the First Order, and they ruin his character.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I love you, Oscar Isaac. Sorry for your name. Should have killed him off.
Ooh.
Should have killed him in Force Awakens. And have Finn as a more redemption of that shouldn't have happened, then they make a Bond, which they don't build on that Bond in the next few movies. Might as well kill off Poe Dameron.
Yeah, because he just plays like basically secondary antagonist.
He's supposed to be the Han Solo, but he's not.
Yeah, it's just he's a Huffin.
He just shows up as a pilot. Yeah, not that great.
Yep.
Sorry, should have played. Now Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, he's so good.
You cooked. You cooked pretty good.
Him as Miguel O'Hara.
He's. Oh my! It is Miguel O'Hara. You cooked again. Don't be Marvel. You're pretty good. I asked what. Oh no! Did I ask what age? If you could say forever, what age?
Yeah.
Okay. What did we say?
I said about 30.
Okay. I'm probably mid-20s.
Yeah.
But if you had a hook as a hand, what would your hook be for?
Ryan, what if I...
Is that one of your questions?
What if I told you number 4 is, what special hook attachment would you want?
I'm glad we've gotten... Is that your first question?
No, that was number 4.
Okay, but I'm glad we've gotten there now. I'm sorry I've kind of stolen your bit of asking questions. I swear I have more, like, conversation bits. But, The point that stood out to me that made me ask the question was when they were in the student lounge, and he had the pointer hand. He's pointing and he stabs the paper. What would you have as your hook point?
I would have a mug hand.
I guess my question is more. What do you think the hook hand is for?
Wait, what?
I think that's what I wrote down was, what do you think the hook hand is for?
What do you mean?
Like, if you had a hook as a pirate, what's the benefit of having a hook over any other?
Like, it's a secondary weapon almost, and then probably.
But you gotta be pretty close up.
And probably hauling things. It's easier.
That's true. Even Hook uses it as a crossbar for his bow or for his gun. Yeah, hooking things in. Yeah. I guess if you're a melee pirate and you hook them in and you can slash them.
And say you're about to fall off the ship, you can.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So maybe that.
Yeah.
Maybe a back scratcher.
Only reach a certain part, you're ripping up your back. That's pretty good.
How about you?
What do I think it's for? Or what do I want to ask?
What attachment?
I think did this happen in the movie where he used it as a bottle opener?
I think so.
I think it did, because that was pretty fire. Yeah. That was pretty sick. Bottle opener was pretty cool. I mean, if I'm going pirate mode, I definitely think I want my hook hand more as a shield than anything. Yeah. So I think the hook's a little small for that. But the scene where he cocked back his rifle, that was pretty cool. Yeah. So to go rifle and melee mode, I'm like, maybe the hook is the way to go, especially if you are fishing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Imagine riding on the zip line with that. That'd be pretty cool.
That's like the bonus Disney experience, like the Disney Cruise Line. Do you know if you're
When's the last time you went on a Disney Cruise Line?
Disney Cruise Line? Probably I was 13.
13?
Or
I think it was around probably 8 or 9.
Yeah, it's around that time.
Did you ever do the carrot car race?
Yeah.
You did? Did you win?
No.
That was rough.
Did you make flubber?
I think I did at some point.
Yeah, we made
the
flubber.
kids' lounge was unbeatable.
I used to drive the ship.
What?
Do you know the game inside the kids' lounge where you can drive the ship?
I don't think I played that one.
Oh, it's so cool.
The multiple times I remember on the kids' crew, it was very Peter Pan coded. There was the crocodile or whatever, and there was a whole log that was hollow, and I crawled into the log and I just cried. I cried for hours until someone made friends with me.
I think my best cruise experience was Royal Caribbean.
Ooh.
We made this friend named Rashawn. So everybody after the cruise for a good 6 months, we all like still talk to each other. Rashawn didn't exist. There are no pictures. There are pictures we know Rashawn was there for.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in them.
I don't have evidence of the last cruise. So the last cruise I was on was 2018, and during the hurricane of my sophomore year, which was 20. It was not my first year. Was it my first year? It might have been my first. 2021. At least 3 years later, I get a text from a random number. It's like, "Hey, is this Ryan?" I'm like, "Yeah." They go, "Okay, good. I'm collecting Ryan's. This is blank from the Disney, or from not from the Disney, from the Alaskan cruise of whatever." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Texting me 3 years later. I go, "So what's going on?" And never got a response. They were just collecting Ryan's in their contacts.
That was so funny.
That was hilarious. And then never heard from him again. And so that's the last cruise. I'm like, I really want to go on a cruise again.
Yeah.
Cruises are so fun. But now we can gamble.
Yeah.
There was the kids club, but now there's gambling.
Now it's the kids club.
Now it's the adults club.
What is it? Funny story. We were so bored the one night that all we did was go up and down the elevator.
That's it.
We got to a certain part of the night where it was 2 a.m.
Also, in the last club which was 2018, there were these two. So we had these like superlatives in high school year. Yeah. It's like, oh, most likely to whatever. It's like one of the superlatives, which was so weird, was like most likely to hook up. And it was these two people. It was like this one Russian dude and this one British girl. Both got most likely to hook up, and then they did. After that, they started like only hanging out around each other, and like you get off everyone else would get off the elevator, and both the two of them would stay on. It's like, okay, all right,
guys, what are you doing,
guys?
But we 2 a.m. hits, and then one of the cruise security guards come in like it's Rise of Resistance at Disney World. Go, guys, it's past your curfew.
There's no curfew on a cruise.
Yeah.
That's the point.
And then, what is it? We broke up. I'm not going to say that.
Now you gotta.
We broke a pane of glass on Royal Caribbean. Because Rashawn decided to go full force on a shuffleboard.
Oh, okay.
Rashawn never existed. Rashawn is my Ricky Stenicki. Rashawn was this kid that, oh my god, he is. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what he's doing today. He's probably.
There's some people that just like disappear. So I do still have this Instagram friend of Evan something. I know his last name. I'm not gonna say it because I don't. But his cousin was also on the ship, and I had a Just Dance off battle with him, and I won by probably 50 points on Beyonce's Single Ladies. Because for the first 5 days we were like, no, I'm better Just Dance, and I won by 50 points on Beyonce's Single Ladies. It was fantastic. Sorry, we're off hook.
We're off the hook.
I guess my next one is also kind of a question, but we already just answered that. So I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, we can go into stuff.
We can go into questions. I got more points.
What's our time?
I don't even know. I just fully missed all that. Holy shit! 38.
Yeah,
we're only
at this thing moves on its own. It's
this
like,
thing.
There's a ghost here. We are not outside. Ooh, you might. You might be cooking.
Wait, that works. That's good for me.
So this is a return of our best bit, I think.
Oh, it's gotta be. This is one episode.
This is
2 episodes.
3 facts in a movie. Ryan's record right now for our Fugazi season is
Bad. It's bad.
0-1.
But for this probably being episode 1.
For this being episode 1, he's 0-0 right now. So I list 3 facts. One of them is not a fact that I made up. So, you ready, Ryan?
I'm ready.
Number 1, Smee would alleviate stress on set by singing various versions of Lionel Richie's hit "Hello" by including the lyrics "Hello, is it Smee you're looking for?"
There's a total possibility you came up with that. Do you listen to Lionel Richie?
I do like old music.
I know you do. There's a chance you came up with that. Because there's the scene with, it's me. It's me. I think, okay.
Number 2, all 5 voice actors from Avatar: The Last Airbender are in this film.
As in who?
Zuko as Rufio.
Okay.
Aang as the baby. Katara, girl in the play. Sokka, baseball player slash Lost Boy extra. And Toph as the girl in the crowd during play.
So, Aang, Zuko, Katara, Sokka, and Toph.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3.
Okay.
The kissing couple on the bridge who began to float when some fairy dust lands
No.
on them as Tinkerbell takes the unconscious Peter back to Neverland,
No.
were George Lucas and Carrie Fisher in a cameo.
No. Because we go in a full spin-off during this scene where we go, oh, they keep flying forever.
This movie is so sad, so this is probably what happened.
We go, they keep flying forever, and they go, no. They keep flying for a few moments, they land again, and they go, wow, that kiss was magical. Then they kiss again at a later point, they go, wow, that's not as good as I thought it was. They break up. They both go on to continue in their own separate relationships. They both go, this is not as good as I thought as that kiss was. Maybe they keep going back and forth. They end up alone forever. Separate.
Do you think this is a La La Land in London?
So here's my question: do you think I'm between 2 and 3, and I'm so torn of whether you picked up on my mid movie that's Zuko, or whether you picked up on my mid movie they ruin each other on the bridge, and I don't know. I'm flipping a coin here, and I hate you. It's gotta be number 2. I don't think they casted Toph before they knew this movie. It's gotta be number 2. They did not choose the whole Avatar: The Last Airbender cast from this movie.
Hello. It's me.
It's number 1?
No, you were right.
Okay. Whew.
That one was my bullshit fact.
Okay.
It was just I have no idea what to put here.
I would have lost my mind if they had casted
all 5.
Yeah, all 5.
My bet was you being Rufio, and then me being oh, there were other
If it had been 3, I probably would have believed you. But 5 of them, all 5 of them,
all 5.
I'm
well, Aang's younger, so
yeah.
I'm gonna make him the baby.
Yeah.
But yeah. It was Carrie Fisher and George Lucas.
That's crazy. Why Carrie Fisher?
Because they're married.
What?
They were together for the longest time.
I did not know that.
What is it? Billy Lord is Carrie Fisher and George Lucas's daughter.
I got a question to ask, and I think you'll know the answer to this. Is Billy Loomis the name of the character from Scream, or is Billy Loomis the name of the actor from Scream?
Billy Loomis is the name of the character.
Okay.
Itsuki Aldrich
is the name of the actor?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's based off Dr. Loomis, who is from Halloween. That's where the last name Loomis comes from.
Halloween as in Michael Myers?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess I'll go back to the analogy of when we get to the clock scene of Hook and I guess it's Jack. It's Jack, Smee, and Hook. The analogy of time, standing still, and smashing those clocks. How do you feel about like those smashing clocks and stopping time as a like?
It's very.
This is where we stand, and we can't continue any farther than this. How do you feel about that? It's
very eerie. I would pose the question: what's scarier, a clock going forward, a clock going backward, or a clock staying still? That's a good riddle.
Look at you! Look at you! I'm going to lead this into my another question as well. So be prepared to shed some tears, John.
And I would say that a clock standing still is the scariest.
Is the scariest?
Yes, because that means nothing's progressing, and you're stuck in a rut.
Even with your answer of somewhere in the 30s of... Yeah?
Because you're just like, oh, will time ever start again?
Hmm.
Yeah.
But it's not as like time will start, because time has progressed in Peter's world of England or whatever it is. Yeah. Time this mystical world of Europe.
Yeah, this made up place. It's in Disney parks. Of course, it's made up.
I can buy fish and chips there. They won't give me ice cups there.
What was his name?
I don't know.
Wasn't it Brian?
It probably was.
I forget. Because you told me the name, and you're just like, remember this name for me. And then I asked you later.
I wanted an ice cup from Europe in Epcot. God forbid he put water in it. Want some water on that? Yeah. I would.
Ryan came back to the table so fucking angry.
I was pissed. I'm pissed. You wouldn't stop if you had the choice. You would keep going if you had the choice. You would keep aging. Not even for a few years. Somewhere in the 30s.
So do I want to live forever?
Would
you rather?
I'd rather not live forever.
Would you rather be the last person to ever die?
No.
Or would you be the only person who lives forever?
Only person who lives forever. No, I'd rather be the only person to ever die.
So, I pose you this. You would be forgotten.
Sure. I'm not going to be the only person who remembers everyone. I've had this conversation with Piper. I have. And she said that each of her siblings chose live forever. And the two of us were like, no, we're going to be the one to die, and everyone else can live forever. I can't hold that burden. Same way Peter Pan can hold that burden. He can't. And I'm asking you this question mid-movie. I'm like, why did Peter Pan leave Neverland to live with his family and grow a family or whatever, and then he gets back, and I'm like, no, I get it. I get it now.
Yeah. You were free. I get it.
I understand. I understand. I understand.
That's a callback.
We're there. I get it. And it's like you have to grow to understand, and growing sucks, but you have to do it.
Yeah.
But it helps.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like that maturity.
It is.
And it's like when you're a kid, you're scared of dying, and like him choosing to be adult means he's no longer scared of like dying, and like what the fuck?
I saw that fly into your lap. I saw that. That was a dive bomb into your hands.
That was like crazy. Get out of here. I hope that that was visible on camera.
It's not gonna be.
You can probably see the
It's
little...
not gonna be. You're crazy.
So I think we have another bit to get to. This is Guess the Budget. Back into it.
Guess the budget.
Guess the budget. We have 2 movies here.
Okay.
We have 2 budgets. Your goal is to match the budgets with the movies.
I hope it's a movie I've seen this time.
So, of course, it's this movie, Hook, 1991.
I would have guessed, yeah.
And another 1991 film, Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Fuck, I haven't seen that one. Okay.
The 2 numbers. We have 100 million.
Okay.
And then we have 70 million.
Okay, so that's pretty close.
Yeah.
You're testing me on this one. I haven't seen Terminator 2 Judgment Day, but I am pretty sure that there's more Terminators in that movie, so I'm guessing more Terminators in the background. I'm going to put that one at 100 million. I'm going to put this one at 70 million.
Final answer.
That's my final answer.
That's a good guess.
Is it true?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm so good at this game.
You definitely looked at mine.
I was in the bathroom.
What was that? There was a crash down there. Huh. I don't know.
I'm so good at this game. I did not look it up in the bathroom. You didn't tell me.
I didn't tell you what movie. Did you look up the fucking budget?
How would I have known? You didn't tell me the movie before we went to the bathroom.
You know Hook's budget. We knew we were doing Hook for the past couple weeks. I swear to God, Ryan.
What an odd time to go pee.
Shut the fuck.
I did not like a.
Okay.
I did not like a pee.
I was about to be very mad.
The catcher pulls out a gun. Do you steal 2? Do you steal second base or no?
No, I go back. Dude, I'm not stealing.
If that means your team wins, do you steal second base? He could miss.
No fucking way. Because it's so quick.
He could miss.
It's so quick.
Just slide.
It's so quick with it too. Just.
We could already be at second base by the time he fires.
No way.
Can't fire if you're at second base.
No way, you're dead. What sports do you think would improve with the inclusion of a gun?
The inclusion of a gun. No sport with a goalie can
yeah, because that's just
you're just like, oh, you're too close. So soccer, water polo, what else is out?
Hockey.
No basketball players pulling out a gun. I think a football player is pulling out a gun. Or rugby. Rugby is possible. Really, you don't think soccer? I think soccer would. I think soccer's so close that they would.
You just said no sports with a goalie.
I know, but now
and then you're like soccer.
I think soccer, even though they have goalie, I think soccer's score is so close they would pull out a gun.
Oh yeah.
Stupid question.
Stupid ass question.
Yeah.
See how hard it is?
We'll continue. You go on.
So,
hey, it got us 30 seconds.
What would your happy thought be?
I knew that would be one of your questions. Come back to me on that. Go to number 5 and I'll come back to me on happy thought. If you could progress your life goal into a happy thought, what would it be? Mine. Hold on. Home run. We get to the baseball scene, and I go, damn, I wish I could have hit a home run in my lifetime. I played baseball as a kid. I played baseball through kindergarten, through 5th grade. I never hit a home run. I don't think I hit over a double. It's hard. It's pretty hard to do. I gotta hit a home run.
What the fuck?
I gotta hit a home run.
What are you talking about?
John, I've had like 5 rum and cokes and 2 beers, and you've had like 3 beers. Calm down.
You're freaking.
Calm the fuck down.
You're freaking.
John, calm the fuck down. I gotta catch up. Or you gotta catch up.
I saw Ryan take his 4th rum and coke. And I just go, we have to record a podcast.
Gotta record tonight. John, you're like, damn, it's pretty late. We shouldn't record tonight. I go, John, we have to.
Part of me wanted to make this all for nothing.
I would have killed you.
I just part of that was intentional. I just wanted to be. Can we do this tomorrow? Hit you with that one.
I would have killed you. Yeah, just have 4 rum and cokes for casual. Yeah, it's whatever.
It was just like how the Rizzler now sees.
How sees Jimmy Fallon? He's an amateur. He's not worth my. Have you seen the Rizzler and Big Justice?
Oh, got the Walmart.
Go to Costco, Christian.
I saw the thing. It was like the genie after I wish for my.
What? After told him I wish for freedom for it. What? What's the question?
What would be my life goal?
What's your life goal? Opposed to home run in the minor leagues.
The minor leagues.
It's the minor leagues. You're kindergarten through 5th grade.
I would love for this podcast to do well.
In the 5th grade.
Oh, in the 5th grade?
In the 5th grade, I'll get to that question.
What was my life goal in 5th grade?
Yeah. It's kind of a combined question. The last question is heavy.
Graduate college. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'll combine it.
Not good. So far, this is my favorite episode.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to do a final project recently on what would you do, and I'm just like, it does not specify business, so I'm gonna go. So I watched a hour-long LinkedIn Learn, those programs.
Yeah.
I watched an hour-long LinkedIn Learn on producing.
Yeah.
And I watched the whole thing. I'm like, this is actually. I took notes on it. I'm like, this is the first time I've taken notes on a video in forever. And I'm taking notes on this video. I'm like, I'm writing this down, and I'm like, I take notes on it so that I can write on the bullshit questions later. And then I'm like, I keep typing the questions. So I'm like, I could keep doing this. Honestly, I really like producing. I think producing is fantastic. And I think you are a fantastic director. And one of the whole points of the video was if you're the producer, don't direct it. I'm like, oh. So if I'm producer and he's director, I'm like, we're good cop, bad cop. I'm bad cop because bad cop is the producer, good cop is the director. Like, we're doing good here.
Yeah.
We're already on the right path. It's he's like, oh, I wish I didn't direct and produce at the same time. I wish I had someone to produce it and then someone to direct it. I'm like, oh, we're cooking.
Yeah. And I think I bought us some time.
I think you did it.
I am
surprisingly.
I am actively.
We need to release something.
Yes. We'll talk about it after.
We'll do it. Ignore.
Okay. Yeah. So that was question number 2.
I got something else. What else do I got? Oh my God! Slime on.
Ryan, I think we're good.
That's the last question I asked. The same question as the last one I asked.
3.
Same.
What movie would you want to have a hook treatment? Like a sequel to
a sequel to, but live action as well.
Yes, live action.
And my almost answer was Big Hero 6.
That could be cool.
I love Big Hero 6, but I think it would do justice with a like an animation treatment.
Yeah.
Big like live action would be very hard. I don't know about live action. My animation Big Hero 6, no doubt. I think I would have to think a bit harder about like live action treatment.
Oh. So like a live action sequel.
It would have to be
Treasure Planet.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like animation to, but I feel like this is almost the live action treatment to Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
That's almost it.
Like, because.
I mean, if we expand out of Disney movies, it's hard to get from Disney movie to from animated movie to Disney movie.
Yeah.
There's not very many movies.
Yeah, there isn't. I mean, is this the only movie that you could do something like that?
Could you go from live action movie to animated movie and do something similar?
Something like that would be interesting.
I mean, maybe something Gremlins. I think if Gremlins had to grow on something,
it would have to be a type of animation.
Would it not be animated?
Yeah, Gremlins would be animated.
It would be Gremlins 3.
If they made it today, Gremlins would be animated.
But it would not be successful.
It would not be successful.
It would be reviewed very poorly.
Because people would be pissed because they're not using the public Gremlins.
Yeah.
Which are so good. Gremlins 1, Gremlins 2.
I mean, could you review on a Christmas movie like the you know the one where the 3 Donald Duck triplets
oh yeah,
go on to Santa?
Yeah.
I feel like you could do that. It wouldn't be live action. It would definitely have to be animated.
Yeah.
But I feel like you could do something like that animated and maybe have some success. That movie's fantastic. That movie's so good.
We're gonna do something new.
Oh,
this is the first movie of the season.
This is because we.
So, I'm gonna create the list right now.
Oh,
Hook is number 1 so far on the movies we reviewed.
Okay.
And that's number 1 on my top 10 list so far.
Number 1 in your top 10.
Yeah.
And I gotta put I gotta put Hook somewhere on my top 10.
No. It's just number 1 for right now. We don't give it a number ranking.
Okay.
Next episode, when we have a second movie, we'll be like, okay, was it better than Hook or not?
Okay.
It's which one is better? Which one would we rather watch?
If this is better than Hook or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next movie after that will be like, oh, is it better than these 2 movies? Or is it somewhere in between?
And then we gotta rank between previous movies based on the... Okay.
Where I would put this movie out of movies we watched this season.
So where are you putting this at 1?
Because so far that's the only movie we did in season.
Would you not put it in the middle at 5?
No, there's no number, Ryan.
It's in the middle.
Ryan, there's no number. It's not set rankings yet, Ryan.
So I have to put this at 1 as well.
Yes.
I can't put this at any other rank.
No, because there's no other ranks that exist yet.
Okay.
There's not 5 other movies, Ryan.
Okay.
Okay.
So our ranking is useless.
Not yet.
We got rum and coke to rank.
I would rather do the number for that. I like the idea that we were gonna be like movies. The movies that we watch are so different that I would rather watch this movie over that movie.
Okay.
And not have a number ranking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
our movie ranking is exactly the same right now.
Exactly the same right now.
Okay.
But who knows? Maybe as times
it's going to change with past.
Yeah. Is there actually a bomb?
There's people are dying right now.
Can you just imagine mushroom cloud over there, and we're just like, so rum and cokes, Ryan. How do you rank them?
Rum and coke. I gotta give it high. So last time I drank full rum and cokes was when I went to Chicago with my extended family. I gotta give it a 9.3. Rum and Coke is fantastic, John.
A 9.3.
I gotta give it a 9. That's probably my highest out of any beer.
Considering we've been going out of 5.
Fuck you. You did this last episode, and it wasn't posted, so I can't. So a 4.
I never did it.
7. A 4.7.
4.7.
Yes.
0? With that, I don't like rum. I took a
rum.
couple sips and I was just like, I can't do this for 2 hours. Because if I did it...
I had to continue John's rum and Coke. I had to get...
Thank God. I didn't drink the rum and Coke.
Yeah, no.
This is like Kool-Aid right now. And Ryan drank the Kool-Aid.
Thank God I didn't drink the Kool-Aid.
Right.
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
Right. So I think I'm gonna go a 1.9. No, not even 1.2. I do not like rum.
It's so good.
There's videos to show.
There's video. We will never post them unless.
So with that being said, like we put out a good video.
I think this is a much better episode 2 than Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, definitely.